There is a difference between looking and truly seeing. When we paint, I see as an artist, but others only look. They don't notice the details, while I see the flaws and the details. The way we see everything depends on ourselves, even the way we see people. But here we're talking about painting. There are some things in painting that can still feel unclear, especially when it comes to mixing colors and blending. These are skills that require a lot of practice, particularly blending. There are a few important points you need to pay attention to. You shouldn't use only one brush. This might sound simple, but it's actually one of the most common mistakes that often gets ignored. You might say, I already know I should use more than one brush, but while painting, it's something we easily overlook. You need to clean your brush before moving to another color, or use one brush for similar colors and keep a separate brush for darker tones. For blending, you can place two colors next to each other and with a clean brush, gently push them toward each other, softening the edge between them. But you need to clean your brush several times during this process because darker colors stay in the brush and can easily ruin the work. So the transition between colors has to be softened carefully. In this painting, all of these ideas are present. Blending might seem like the scary part because you may think it's the hardest step, but everything has its own trick and it's not as difficult as it seems. Some things in painting become very personal. The basic rules are the same, but everyone can change them in their own way. Of course, fundamentals like color mixing, proportion, and other principles are important, and blending in particular requires more patience. There's another way to do this as well. You can place a metal tone between the two colors you want to blend. But mentioning this method doesn't mean there is only one correct way to paint. There are many approaches to painting, and every artist can develop their own unique method. Even with this approach, you still need to use a clean brush to blend the colors together. Sometimes you need to repeat a process several times to achieve the result you want. You might choose to use a soft blending brush, but in my opinion, it's not always a good option. It can destroy the color variation and overmix the colors, making the painting too smooth. A painting doesn't need to be that soft and flawless, because that's not how real life looks. Blending doesn't mean erasing all the colors just to make everything smoother. Learning requires failure. In painting, we start noticing mistakes we didn't see before, and by creating different works and paying more attention to details and colors, we can gradually reach the result we're looking for. In oil painting, I personally enjoy the darker areas more. There are always parts of painting that some artists love and others tend to avoid. This is true for everyone. We all have favorite part of the painting process. For me, it's the shadows and darker areas because that's when the painting really starts to come alive. With just a few brush strokes, certain angles become visible, like the eyelids, the eyebrows, or the shadows in different areas of the face. When I do this, it feels like someone is emerging from a blank canvas. Just a few brush strokes and darker colors can create that effect.